Hello YouTubers, I'm gonna do the differential breather mode modification. If you haven't removed your spare tire, do so. That will give you more room to work. And this is the old breather. Use a flare wrench that will allow to remove it better. Clean your area. Make sure that no debris or dust is going into your differential. And go ahead and loose up the old connection or the old breather, and use your flare wrench for that. That way you don't gulp or deform the head. Then install the new barb fitting and tie it back up. And this modification will protect your differential in case the original breather fails to close when driving to mud or water. You know, if you drive a lot through water or you go a lot off road, then this modification will protect your differential better from water entering the oil in your differential. Also, when routing the hose, make sure that you leave it plenty of room for the differential to pivot. Otherwise, it's gonna pull from the barb or pull from the other end. So leave it enough slack for it to allow the differential to move up and down freely. And here you can see the slack. That way, when the differential goes all the way down, it will follow, the hose will follow without pulling on the barb or without pulling off from the barb. So go ahead and install the hose and tighten it. Use a better screwdriver than I did. My screwdriver was pretty worn out, so I recommend use a brand new screwdriver instead of the crappy one I used. As you can see, you know, having trouble rotating the screw. Until I got another one, and now it works fine. And here's the other end. This is the live well. What I did was I connected the hose to the fuel filter that I'm using there as a breather, and then I'm gonna put another piece of hose at the end, at the other end of the fuel filter, and that will allow me to plug that hose into a hole at the top of the chassis. And I'm gonna show you where the hole is. That way the hose doesn't move. There is enough tension there that keeps the hose in place, and that way you minimize vibrations and the hose slapping around inside the well. So I use a screwdriver. After I put the second clamp, I'm gonna use a screwdriver to drive it in, and it doesn't seal the holes, so there's still air, you know, flowing through the area, so it doesn't restrict the flow at all. So you want to use a screwdriver to push it in, and once you have it in, I'm going to show you how it looks. Of course, I need to use a screwdriver. There we go. And once it's in there, it doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't slap around, and it's gonna stay there. So this is how it looks like. There we go. So that's at the highest point of the chassis, right underneath the fender and inside the light well, and it's gonna protect my differential from soaking in water or mud. And this is how I tie the hose all the way. So please subscribe and rate the video. Thank you for watching.